How y'all doing out there, YouTube family? You know who it is. I ain't even gotta say my name. Yeah, I got the new kicks on. Y'all see it? I said kicks. Got the new glasses on. Man, how everybody doing, man? I appreciate the love. I appreciate each and every one of y'all comment about my video, about my story of going to the feds, and y'all want to hear more. I really appreciate that, man. I know. And yeah, to the person that comment about, it looked like he in the closet with his drip. You right. I am in the closet with my drip. But, hold on. I turned my closet into a game room. So my closet is a game room. Yeah, that's where I be gaming at, man. I drop gaming videos sometimes, but listen. Man, this video right here, man, I hope I touched a lot of people with my last video, man. Big shout out to each and every one of y'all, man, for real. You know, like, man, it's been a struggle, but we can make it. You just gotta wanna make it. But this video right here, I'm gonna bring y'all more. Like, I got stories to tell. But I was gonna do this one video, but I wanna do this one right here for y'all and let y'all know how I was forced to take a state charge that I didn't do. Now you hear me. I did not do, but I was forced to plead guilty to this state charge, or else by me having a prior gun charge, the feds was gonna step in and take me. Now, this is some real stuff, y'all. It's crazy, but let me tell y'all my story about being forced to take a state case, or either not plead guilty and let the feds come and charge me with something, even though no evidence. I'm telling you, no evidence. Only thing they going by is people pointing the finger. It was 16 witnesses, y'all. Peep this. But this is how I get crazy. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, people play dirty. The justice system is dirty. I feel like it's designed, and I'm not racist, never will be racist. I got friends that's, white, black, Mexican, whatever. I'm not racist, but I feel like the system is designed for minorities to fail. We got to break the cycle. I try to teach my kids that all the time. I try to show them a better way. It kind of, man, I got some stories I'm going to be dropping for y'all, and y'all could probably relate. But I want to drop this story and explain to y'all my situation about being forced to take a charge, or else they was going to let the feds come in and recharge me with no evidence. Okay, well, let me take y'all back. I'm from Rockford, Illinois. That's right. Yeah, I'm from Rockford, Illinois. I love my city. I no longer live in Rockford, Illinois, but I'm from Rockford, Illinois. But yeah, I want to take y'all back to, I want to say, I believe the case was caught in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all this, and y'all hit the comment section, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, and have y'all ever been forced to take a charge that you didn't commit? I'm pretty sure I can't wait to see the comments, and I'm going to get back to y'all on the other ones. Man, I didn't think that video was going to do that good, but I definitely want to be a motivated speaker. I want to speak out about a lot of stuff and try to reach a lot of kids out there and stop them from going down the wrong path that I went down, or that a lot of us went down, you know. But yeah, let me take y'all back. I believe this situation happened in 2018. Okay, 2018. Oh man, it's gonna get crazy. Shut out. But 2018, me, for real, was in a situation that I wasn't in a situation. But listen, 2018, I was in a projects called Blackhawk in Rockford, Illinois. You know, when this is crazy, when a fight broke out, right? So the fight break out. I'm outside. I'm outside, and it's a lot of people outside. You hear me? I mean, a lot of people outside. So a fight break out, and a guy come up, me and some people standing right here. We all standing right here. We looking. It's about 15, 20, 30 people outside fighting. I mean, they getting it in. They fighting. We standing over there minding our own business. This guy he come out of nowhere. He had like a little 25, maybe a 25, 22 or something. He come over there. He look at us. Yeah, what y'all want to do? I look. Oh, man, bro, you better get that. This what I tell him, bro. You better get that little thing up out my face if you're not going to use it. That's what I tell him. Real talk. I told him this. Okay. I said, because I'm going to tell you right now, don't come threatening my life, bro, if you're not going to take my life. I'm not one of them. Like, I'm going to be honest. I'm not one of them, bro. I don't know you. So don't come pointing no gun in my face telling me what you going to do or what we over here laughing and what we over here laughing about. We can laugh if we want. We not in the fight. We looking at the fight like other people are. Okay. So he come over there. He point the gun in our face. Little 25, little 22. Oh, yeah, man, I'll pop y'all. I say, man, you better pop me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Don't threaten me, bro. That's one thing. Don't threaten me. Anybody, like, do not threaten me if you ain't gonna really do that. If you ain't really about that life, do not threaten me. And I'm not saying I'm the toughest person in the world, because I'm not. But I ain't gonna let nobody disrespect me, and I don't go disrespecting nobody. You know? People tell you I'm a cool person. I don't disrespect nobody. I show love just like people show love to me. And I just want to give a shout out to my family, all my friends. Big shout out to the 32 gang. I rock with them tough. But listen, he point the gun in our face, and I tell him, you better use it. He like, oh, y'all ain't on nothing. Y'all ain't on nothing. Okay. Now, this is finna get weird. He walk off. Now, me, personally, he walk off. I leave. I leave. Do you hear me? I leave. I go get in my vehicle and leave. Do you hear me? I go get in my vehicle and leave, y'all. I wake up to the next day. I wake up to a phone call. My homie called me. Hey, bro, you better watch the news. What you talking about? He like, man, you better go watch the news, bro. He like, they got you on the news, armed and dangerous. They looking for you for a shooting. I said, a shooting? He said, yeah. He said, they say you shot into a crowd of 30 people in Blackhawk. Now, peep this. They say you shot into a crowd of 30 people in Black Hawk. So I sat back and thought about it. I said, man, a crowd of 30 people. I shot into a crowd in Black Hawk, 30 people. I'm like, man, nah, it wasn't nothing like that. Like, I never pulled no gun out on nobody or nothing. I said, I got the gun pulled out on me, but we left it at that. You know, like, I left because I know what I really wanted to do. So I wake up, I'm on the news, armed and dangerous. I shot into a crowd of 30 people, but this is where it get weird at, y'all. They got me on the news, armed and dangerous. Say I shot into a crowd of 30 people. So I instantly, I'm like, man, I go into hiding. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I know I didn't do this, I go into hiding because I know how they work. So I go into hiding. I instantly get on the phone. I start looking up lawyers. I find this one lawyer. Everybody uses a lawyer, but he's a good lawyer, you know, in Rockford. Sometime a good lawyer, I ain't gonna lie. He's only a good lawyer to who he want to be good to. You know, he'll sell you out. But he tell me to bring him a certain amount of money. He's out of town. I think this was on a Tuesday. He's out of town. He won't be back in until Thursday. So he tell me, lay low. Turn yourself in Thursday morning before 4 o'clock in the morning. He said, turn yourself in Thursday morning before 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay. So it was a Tuesday. I lay low. I turn myself in Thursday morning. As soon as I go turn myself in, the police are all right there. They like, you turned yourself in on a charge like this? Aggravated. It was aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I shot into a crowd of 30 people. Peep this. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I shot into a crowd of 30 people, but nobody got shot. Let that sink in. I'm going to give y'all a minute to let that sink in. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I shot into a crowd of 30 people. I shot into the crowd, they say. Of 30 people, and nobody got shot. Make that make sense to me. So here it is. I turn myself in. They give me a 1 o'clock or 1:30 court date. My bond, $50,000 cash to walk. That's my bond. $50,000 cash to walk. I say, wow. Dang, $50,000 cash to walk? I ain't even do nothing. So my lawyer going there. He come and talk to me before the court date. He say, it's looking kind of good, but it ain't looking good. I say, what you mean it's looking kind of good, but it ain't looking good? He say, they got a video of you pointing the gun, shooting into the crowd. I tell him, I say, impossible. They can never have a video of me pointing the gun, shooting into the crowd or nobody because I wasn't there. I left. So how did I shoot into a crowd? They say, yeah, it's a video. I said, okay, if they got a video, they going to have to run this because I know it ain't me. But my bond, $50,000. We go in front of the judge. This how you know it's bullcrap. And they just wanted to like try to get me to fold or take a charge, which I ended up taking the charge, but I'm going to tell you what type of charge I took. They wanted me. I mean, I go in front of the judge, my bond $50,000. My lawyer said, Your Honor, my client bond is $50,000 for what? The judge said, I ain't even really looked over the evidence. This is what the judge said. I don't really know. This case just came in front of my desk. I really don't know. All it says is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. His bond's $50,000. He need $50,000 cash to walk. No 10%, none of that. This and that. He need $50,000 cash to walk. So my lawyer like, my client didn't do what he said. And the judge like, what you mean he didn't do what he said? How we know he didn't do it? I told him, Your Honor, I didn't do nothing that they said I'm doing. He tell me to be quiet. I be quiet. My lawyer tell me to be quiet. I said, okay, I'm quiet. So my lawyer say, Your Honor, that's a ridiculous bond. $50,000 and we don't even know what's really going on. I haven't looked over the case. You haven't looked over the case. I say my client should be released. The judge said, no, we're not releasing him. He's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And you think we finna release him? Get up out of here. So the judge, my lawyer said, well, listen, drop his bond. He said, okay, I'll drop his bond to $25,000 cash to walk. My lawyer say, no, this all in one day. Now, remember, I had just turned myself in at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And this is the same day, but it's like 1 o'clock in the evening I went to court. He said, no, $25,000 cash. My lawyer say, nah, that's ridiculous. He said, okay, I'll do something better. This was judge. I said, I'm looking like, all right, what better? 25 cash, 10%. So that means $2,500 to walk. Cool. I want you back. Okay. So in my head, I'm like, my lawyer told me they said they got a video, but they just dropped my bond from $50,000 cash to $25,000 cash, from $25,000 cash to $2,500, 10% of that? Come on. So I'll bond out. Now, prior to me finna get ready to get out, they give me a paper. Now on the paper, I'm looking. It's 2 females' name on this paper. I ain't gonna say their names. But it's 2 female names on this paper. I'm like, dang, I don't even know one of them. One of them I kind of know, but I really don't know her like that. So I'm looking like, what the heck is this? I'm looking at the names. I'm like, man. It's only 2. One girl is the main witness, key witness. Come to find out, right? This gonna blow y'all mind. Come to find out later on. But I'm looking like, man, I don't even know them. Like, oh, you can't have no contact with these 2 people. They the star witness. I'm star witness. Yeah, they the star witness in your case. Dang, okay. Boom. You can't, they tell me you can't go back out to the projects. You can't do none of this. Oh, man. But I ain't even doing nothing. They're like, you can't go. But come to find out, the girl that is the main witness, right? The main witness, her brother was the one that had the gun. Like, her brother was the one walked up to us with the gun pointing at us. So how did I get it? You know? But, okay. Then, come to find out, the other girl, the second star witness, the girl that's the first star witness, she told her friend to say, I did it. Oh, my God. It was crazy, but listen. Yeah. So I fought the case from like 2018, I think, until like March of 2020. But as the case kept going on, more witnesses supposedly started coming. So at the end of the day, it was 16 witnesses. Now, they kept telling me they had this tape, right? Y'all hear me? They kept telling me they had this video of me. Y'all got this video on me. Show it. I request and ask them to show me this video that they allegedly have of me. They never came with the video. But listen, that's how I get deep. All right. Now, the key witness, the girl, now remember, she told her friend to say I did some stuff. But come to find out, I end up, when I seen her name, me and her brother, we real cool. So I end up, you know, boom, 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 hollering at her brother like, dang, bro, your sister trying to, you know, take me down. Wham, wham, man. I didn't even do it, bro. So, you know, long story short, you know, like, Muzz holla at. But the key witness, her dad, and I know her dad, had never had a problem with her dad. Her dad ended up being a witness as well. And I'm like, what the? Man, it was Chinese people in here as witnesses. Laotian people I ain't never in my life seen. I couldn't even pronounce their name. People from overseas almost as witnesses. I'm like, what the heck? But it's crazy because I'm like, I tell my lawyer, I'm like, I know I didn't do this. We're going to take it to trial. He's like, you take it to trial, they going to ban you. I said, well, that's what I want to, you know, that's a choice I got to live with. I said, we taking it to trial. And so we take it to trial. Day of trial, they claim the one witness was there, and that was just the key witness, the girl who brother, you know, she was there. So they say, I never seen her, never talked to her. So they say she was there. Okay. Now, this how things get tricky. My lawyer go in. The trial never started. This is the day of the trial. My lawyer go in, he talked to whoever he talked to. He tell me to wait out in the thing. He come back out. He say, they offer you 6 years. I say, man, you got to be crazy. I ain't taking no 6 years, and I know I ain't do this. He say, well, that's what they offer you. I said, well, I'm not taking no 6 years. Let's continue the trial. He said, hold up. That's what he tell me. This how you know this stuff be bullcrap. And the justice system, if your name, and see, my name used to ring around my city as a big drug dealer, selling a lot of drugs and this and that. So my name used to ring around my city. So police used to always like mess with me. I be riding around in my Chevy, big rims on it. They pull me over. Oh, you got any drugs in there today? Yeah, whatever. But all right, let's get back to the story. He came out the first time. He said they offer you 6 years. I say, nope, I'm not taking that. I did not do that. Now, remember, this is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon case. I say, I did not do that, so I'm not taking those 6 years. He said, okay, let me go talk to the prosecutor. He go talk to the prosecutor. He come back out. They offer you 3 years probation. No, I'm not taking that. He like, what you mean? They dropped from 6 years to 3 years probation. I'm like, I'm not taking no probation because I know for a fact I didn't do it. Where that video at, they say they got, let's run it so I could walk scot-free. But I had a prior federal gun charge, so pay attention to how this stuff works. They come out, he say, 3 years probation. I tell him, nope, I'm not taking it. He say, so what would you take? I'm looking at him like, what you mean, what would I take? He said, what would you take? I said, I'll take a not guilty. You know, like, let me walk free because I know I didn't do it. He said, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Your name is ringing around your city. These people want to convict you on something. He said, they just want you convicted on something. I'm, dang, like, what? He was like, yeah, they just want your name. They want you to sign convicted. He said, peep in the courtroom. I said, peep in the courtroom for what? He said, peep in the courtroom. I peep in the courtroom. He said, look to the right. You're going to see two guys in there with black suits on. Them the feds. They waiting on you to get found not guilty so they can do double jeopardy. They're going to lock you up and give you probably 10 or 15 years for this case that they never have. I said, what? I said, but I ain't do it. He said, you've been to the feds. You know how they work. What will you take? He said, matter of fact, he go in, come back out and grab me, and he did a recess. Me, my lawyer, and the judge went in the back of the room and talked, us three. Judge asked me, what would I take? He said, I told him, I said, I'm not guilty. I didn't do what they told me. He said, listen, if I don't convict you on something, they gonna get you. He said, if you plead guilty to something, I can put it in there where the feds can't charge you with this case. I'm like, but I'm pleading guilty to something I know I didn't do. He was like, well, you got to figure it out. Either you're going to plead guilty or I could throw this case out and they going to pick it up and take you right then and there. So he said, go talk to your lawyer and y'all come up with something and come back in front of me. And whatever y'all come up with, that's what we're going to do. So me and my lawyer go out. We talk. My lawyer say, man, you gotta plead guilty to something. So what would you plead guilty to? And I'm not gonna lie, I was mad and upset. I said, I'll plead guilty to court supervision. Now, a lot of people might not understand what court supervision is. No, matter of fact, I plead guilty to dishonorable discharge. So dishonorable discharge / court supervision is when you don't see no probation officer, you don't take drops, you got to sign a guilty thing, and they give you like however many years to not get in trouble. If you get in trouble in so many years, whatever they was offering you the first time, it'll come back on you. So I pled guilty to dishonorable discharge. I didn't have to see a lawyer. I didn't have to see no probation. I went on probation. I had 24 months dishonorable discharge, aka court supervision. So for 24 months, I couldn't get in trouble. 24 months, I couldn't get in trouble. So I signed the plea. I signed that deal. I pled guilty. I pled guilty to dishonorable discharge on an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. But the moral of the day, they made me plead guilty or the feds is going to come and charge me. After I pled guilty, them people stood up. Them two people that was in the back, they stood up, shook their head, and walked out. And the judge was like, I told you, you made a good choice. But I'm like, man, they got it out for me this much. They going to try to get me. Like, what can I do? My friend was like, move to Texas. What? Move to Texas. So the moral of the story is, I got charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. They say I shot into a crowd of 30 people, but nobody got shot. They say they had a video. Never seen the video to this day. and all I got was court supervision. Court supervision out of an aggravated assault. So y'all let me know who crooked. The police? The justice system? I'm going to let y'all think on that. Y'all know who it is, man. It's Stank 815. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to keep bringing y'all more stories about my life being incarcerated. I done changed my life now. I work 6 days a week. I'm a truck driver. Thank God. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. If y'all been in situations like that, comment. I'm going to comment back. I'm actually going to go through, like I said, the other comments and start tapping in with a lot of y'all. Y'all can look me up on Facebook at Alexander Isidore, Ezidore. Follow me. Hit me up on Facebook or whatever. Man, but yeah, it's a dirty game, man. Like, I was forced to take that charge, and I still think about it today. Like, man, I was forced to take a charge that I had nothing to do with. So if y'all been forced to take a charge, let me know. I'm out.